Having someone to bounce ideas off of makes a huge difference when making decisions and accomplishing your goals. Someone who can push you, empathize with you, and remind you of your why is so critical. Today, let's talk about finding someone to be in your corner while you're working toward your goals. Are you in a new season of your life? Are you stuck and searching for clarity so you can make a career change? Do you just need the courage to switch careers? Are you ready to follow God's plan for your career? Welcome to Choose Your Next Yes. Hi, Kindred. I'm Mel, a career transition coach, mom of grown-ups, coffee lover, and God girl. I've had a lot of big life changes, and I haven't always been clear about God's plan for me. This led to stress and anxiety and a lack of clarity and courage to make a career move. I finally started listening to God's voice to find clarity and peace and stopped being scared to make a move and achieve my career transition goals. Now, my mission is to help you learn to listen to God's voice and know when to say yes to the career you've always wanted and no to everything else. Let me show you how to clarify your purpose and find courage to pursue your personal and professional goals in your midlife and beyond. Throw down your self-doubt, dust off your dreams, Kindred. It's time to reset and refine and reclaim the woman you once aspired to be. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Mel Vandevort. Happy Friday. I hope you have had an amazing week. It's been great here in Missouri. We've had a little bit of rain, which we really needed. The ground was getting really dry. It was getting really hard to find some clover for my little dragons, and they were getting a little upset with me. If you don't know, I have 2 bearded dragons, and they absolutely love clover. So in the summer, when we have clover and I can get it for them, I go out and I pick it every day, put it in my little bag after I get done with my jog, and bring them home a little treat, and they absolutely love it. Back in 2016, I decided that I was ready to leave the classroom. I really had started thinking about it a couple of years before. I finished up my principal certification, got my degree in educational administration, and was just really ready to move into a principal position. I had started looking the year before, but I only kind of did it a little half-heartedly. And that last year, I'm like, it is time. God was really telling me, now is the time for you to do this. And I really probably wouldn't have been as successful in my preparation or in my transition if I hadn't had a lot of great principals to model after and learn from. They were my mentors. Even if they didn't know it, they were really there for me to learn from. Not only was I teaching and they were teaching me by being in my classroom, they were also helping me by me seeing what they did and me learning from them as a strong leader. Now, I've also had some principles that I chose not to model because I didn't agree with some of the things that they did, or their decisions weren't always based on what's best for the children or for the teachers. Always make sure that you are finding someone that is a great person to learn from. And I am still learning from other administrators. And I use podcast hosts as my mentors also. They may not know that, but they probably don't unless I leave them a review, which I hope you leave me a rating and a review. So I know that you're out there listening because I would love for you to connect with me so I know that you're hearing this message. But I use those podcasts as a way to grow myself. When I want to grow in a specific area, I look for a podcast that is specific to that area, and I really dig in deep and start listening. And I hope that you're able to use this podcast and use me as your mentor. Even if I don't know it, which I hope I do because you're going to leave me that rating in your review and you're going to tell me that. But if you need to reach out ever and connect with me, I have all of my information in the show notes. You can schedule a clarity session with me or an empowerment session with me. You can also just email me. I have my email in the show notes, so you can always connect with me. Walking alone is really hard. So find somebody who can counsel you. That person can help walk with you through your journey, whatever that journey is. It may be a transition into another job. It may be that you're trying to decide whether to buy a house or a new car and you just need some counseling on that. Or maybe your walk with God is not where you need it to be and you really want someone to help you strengthen that. And sometimes we just get off track while we're trying to do the things that we're trying to do. We get busy, we lose our focus, we get discouraged. And so having someone as an accountability partner is a great way to keep yourself accountable. They can check in with you that you've set some goals and that you're able to accomplish those goals. They can help you be accountable for your actions and your behaviors that can influence your progress in reaching those goals, whether that progress be a positive thing or a negative thing. If you're getting off track, they can help you get back on track. They can help keep your focus. And sometimes we just get in our own way. And so you need a coach. You need somebody to help you figure it out. If you think about a coach, they aren't there to tell you how great you're doing all the time. Say you're learning basketball or baseball or music or whatever it is. You have your coach who tells you, you need to do it this way. That's not the correct way, or whatever it happens to be. Coaches are going to tell you that hard truth and they're going to then give you guidance on how to move forward. Say you have a voice coach. If you're not breathing correctly or holding your diaphragm correctly, they're going to say, you're doing it wrong. Let's do it this way. And they're going to show you how to do it. And then they're going to have you practice. And that's what you need in a coach for your career or for life decisions. Someone like that can give you a little self-esteem boost. They can help boost your self-confidence. They are going to praise you as well. You don't want somebody who's just always negative, but also finds the good in what you're doing, as well as finding the areas where you can grow. And that may be a friend, but it may not be. My best friend, she can tell me some hard truths, and she does. And I tell her some hard truths. I have a couple of friends like that. We are very open with each other. And when somebody's doing something wrong, I can call them out. Or if I'm doing something wrong, they'll call me out and they will tell me and help me to be better at what I'm doing. When I started my job as Dean of Instruction, I had been a principal and I had gone into classrooms and I had given feedback. I had worked with my teachers to help them grow. But I had never done it or never learned to do real-time feedback and backward planning and really using that data in that way. So when I got to my school, I had to learn some things and I had some excellent coaches to help me learn that process. I am so much stronger as an administrator, and now I have the ability to teach someone else because I was taught so well. I had never, in all of my years of being in a classroom, never had learned how to do that until I got to this job. And what a blessing it was. It was such a great experience for me to grow my own skills. And now I can transfer those skills into my own coaching for someone else. And those coaches that helped me, they would tell me hard truths. Okay, you did this great. This is what you need to work on. Let me see you practice. And so it was never judgmental. It was, you did this excellent. Here's your growth area. Let's fix it. And that's how I worked with my teachers when I coached them as well. You did this excellently. This is what we need to work on today. Let's practice. And those right people were a blessing for me. But you can also have the wrong people who can be a hindrance for you. And you don't want that. So make sure that you are choosing wisely when you put someone in your life to help guide you in your decisions and accomplishing those goals. And you're probably going to need more than one person because you may have career goals that someone specific can help you with, but you may have some life goals, maybe buying a house or buying a car, or getting married, or maybe your walk with God is not where it needs to be and you need someone to help you with that. The right person can help you scrutinize your career goals and your life decisions and really dig deep and then give you some advice on those various challenges that you are dealing with and then offer some constructive criticism and feedback. The right person is there to help you reach your full potential on whatever that goal is that you're trying to accomplish and help you be successful. I just want to thank you again for tuning in today. If you enjoyed today's content, please hop on over to Apple Podcasts or Apple iTunes and leave me that rating and a review so I know that you're hearing my show, and then it helps me to grow the show as well. And be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. I hope you have an amazing weekend and get a little bit of rest and relaxation and recuperation. May the Lord bless and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift you up and give you peace. Bye-bye.